Okay, so let's talk about a story that absolutely gripped social media, a story that sparked this massive wave of outrage. And it all started with one single terrifying claim.
I passed out. When I opened my eyes, there is a man over me. There's clothes stuffed in my mouth and tied, and I was just there, like mumbling. Maybe somebody could hear me. But it's Sunday. Most people would have gone to church. Most of them, because even the neighbors close to me has gone to church, because that's the only people that might faintly hear me mumbling.
And her story was harrowing. It was disturbingly detailed. She laid out this whole timeline. She has insomnia. She drinks to try and cope. And she finally passes out around 6 in the morning. Then a knock, a violent attack, and later this terrifying discovery. This was the narrative that everyone at first believed without a single question. So as this thing is going viral, it catches the attention of an online investigator who goes by Very Dark Black Man. Now, he initially reaches out to help her, to amplify her voice, and try to find the person who did this. So he gets on the phone with her, and he's super methodical about it.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
So where are you? I thought I saw like a video of you in like the hospital or like a clinic.
Yes, I was at the hospital yesterday. I got discharged this afternoon, and my friends took me back to their place at Ibafo. The hospital was around Ibafo.
So what's the reports? What's the hospital reports? Do you have like a hospital report? What did they say happened?
I went to the hospital. I took sniper.
Yeah, like before the sniper, like
Before I get there, I bought medicine. My neighbor helped me to get medicine at the pharmacy to take.
He starts with the absolute most basic but most crucial piece of information you need for any investigation, a description. He just asks her simply, what did the attacker look like? Her response was immediate. He's tall, it's small beards, dark skin, and tall. Right away, for the investigator, this was like a little red flag. It was just so incredibly generic, It lacked the kind of specific details you'd expect from someone who'd been through an assault like that. It was a small thing, sure, but it was the first crack in the story. With that tiny seed of doubt planted, the investigator knew he needed more than just her words. He needed hard evidence that he could take to the police. And the search for that proof? Well, that's where the whole story really began to unravel. Okay, so next he asks about the physical evidence she mentioned, the bleeding.
Now, I told her to give me the details of that photo because every photo have a detail. If you press I, it will show you the date and the time that the picture was taken. So I needed to see the information of this picture, whether it tallied with the date that she claimed the whole thing happened. So when I said, do a screenshot, it will help my evidence. She said, okay, sir. Then she screenshotted her gallery. When she screenshotted her gallery, I noticed something was off. So then I said, okay. I now showed her example. I took one of my own picture. I clicked on the eye to get the information. I screenshotted, circled it, and I sent to her. When I sent to her, she now said, okay. She now sent me image. When she sent me the image, it tallied on the 15th, just like she said, on the 15th. But yeah, the time it happened, the time it was 12:03. And she said this whole thing happened around 9.
What was really going on here? The investigator knew he had to tread very, very carefully. So the investigator decides to kind of test her consistency in a later phone call. He remembers that in her original video, Mirabel said she needed to get drunk or high to sleep. So he sets this little subtle trap. He intentionally rephrases it and asks her about taking drugs to sleep, just to see how she'd react. And you know what? She doesn't correct him. She walks right into it. She admits to taking a medicinal thing with Sprites. And that thing was later identified as codeine, a really powerful opioid. She had just confirmed she mixed alcohol with a prescription drug on the night this all supposedly happened. And that admission, that changes everything. It opens up a completely different possibility because the combination of alcohol and codeine, well, it's known to be dangerous and it can cause some severe side effects, including powerful hallucinations. We're talking about something that can make someone see, feel, and believe things that just are not real. So now he has it. He has the photo timestamps that doesn't match, and he has her admission about mixing substances. It was time to confront her directly.
What is the truth about the story? Let me know how to help you.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
The thing is that, sir, I don't know how hallucinating can be, but on a normal day, I do cut myself.
But I don't think I would do that kind of a thing to myself.
But on a normal day, you do cut yourself.
Yes, I have panic attacks. So if I have panic attacks, I do self-injury so I can be fine. It's on my page. It's so sad. I don't know what to do. I've
So
been
there's
suicidal.
so that means
I've been suicidal, and that's why I just wanted to end it all. I'm tired. I'm very tired.
so in a nutshell, the story about the rape is not true. So there's a high chance that something else happened, but the story of the rape is not true.
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good. There's no problem. And that means you created the other account yourself.
Yes, sir. Please, sir, help me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna do this together. Don't worry.
And that's when it all came out. In that private phone call, she admitted it. The story of the rape is not true. The story that had captivated the internet, the assault, the attacker, none of it actually happened. She had manufactured every single piece of her own story. But this is where the story takes a really important turn, because it's not just about the lie. As the investigator kept talking to her, the question shifted from what happened to why. And the answer wasn't a simple desire for attention. It was a story of profound hidden suffering. The first thing you absolutely have to understand is her age. Mirabel was just 18 years old when all of this happened. Still basically a teenager, navigating an incredibly difficult life without the kind of support most of us just take for granted. And when you look at what she was dealing with, it paints this absolutely devastating picture. She was an orphan, both parents gone, no family support system, a history of self-harm and panic attacks, chronic insomnia, substance abuse with alcohol and codeine, a toxic relationship, and she had expressed suicidal thoughts. This wasn't just a lie, it was an act of desperation. It was a cry for help from someone who was completely drowning in pain.